Hey y'all, it's KaetheDoll. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. I'm so happy to see you again. So I wish that I could tell y'all that I am not annoyed, but I am hella annoyed. Hella over it. Like, please tell me why I ordered a product for my business and I have not seen that shit yet. I have not seen it yet, and it's been over a month. So what is it that we doing? What are we really doing here? So I decided to order from this lady that I have followed for a long time. And I followed her journey as a small business owner. So I decided to support her, now that I finally have a need for a product that she provides. She's been doing the same thing for a long time, y'all. So I'm thinking this is somebody that's trustworthy. Huge mistake. Big mistake. Like colossal mistake. I don't know what it is, but I decide to literally support this lady and she's smacking me with unprofessionalism. We're gonna get into it. And do know that I brought receipts because I'm gonna tell it how it went. Nobody's gonna say that Kay is not keeping it real. I'm gonna tell it exactly how it went, whether it makes you look crazy or it made me look shady. I'm still gonna tell it exactly how it went, what happened, and what you said. So yeah, let's get into it. So the products that I was supposed to be getting from this lady were going to be customized. So basically, she was going to print my logo on the same product over and over and over and over and over again. Right? Okay. So I was on her Instagram and I saw that she was posting the product that I was interested in. But when I went to her website, there was no option for me to choose that. So I started thinking, like, oh, maybe she just doesn't do them anymore. Like, I need to send her a message to ask about this particular product. So I go to Instagram DMs and I send her a message along with a screenshot of the product that she had posted that she did. So I'm like, oh, I'm very interested in this product. Do you still offer this service? And she texts me back and she gives me a number to text. So I'm like, okay, I can do that. So I switch over from Instagram to messages and I proceed to do the same message and attach the same picture because I wanted her to know exactly what I was talking about. And she texted me back and she was like, yes, she does provide that service still. So I'm like, cool, we in the game. Like, because I wanted how she did it. Like, I wanted my products to look like that. So I'm like, cool, perfect. It was not perfect. It wasn't perfect. Just hang in there. It wasn't perfect. So I'm telling her when she said that she could do it, I sent her my logo and I'm like, this is kind of how I want. I want it either A this way or B this way. What do you think? And she's like, oh, we could do that. We could do either one. So I'm like, okay, cool. She gives me the price and how much it's going to cost. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. And she asked me how I was going to pay. So I replied with PayPal. She immediately responded, oh, I don't have PayPal. So in my head, I'm like, well, why did you ask me? Just tell me what you do have. Like, just tell me what you got. So I'm like, you don't have PayPal. I was judging. I mean, I wasn't judging in that way, but everything was just shaping up to be a little bit unprofessional. Like, everything was just shaping up to be a little not, a little unprofessional. So I'm like, okay, just send me an invoice or, however you would prefer to receive the payment. So she's like, I can send you the invoice. I didn't receive the invoice until the next day. This was all taking place on January 16th. January 16th. And what day is it? Yeah, don't get me started. Don't even get me started. But this was all taking place on January 16th, and I didn't receive the invoice until the 17th. She texted me that she sent the invoice over. I went to my email immediately. Y'all, it might have not even been 5 minutes. I immediately paid that invoice. So I told her paid with a screenshot. Mind you, the way that you had to pay the invoice, it was only like a few options, but pretty much it came down to you putting in your card number and stuff. So it wasn't like I could pay through a third party. A lot of the times, a lot of business owners, like if they're not doing business right all the time, they will not have a third party like PayPal, because PayPal makes it so easy to dispute and put your receipts, and then they make the decision whether or not you get your money back. So if you know that you're not really doing what you're supposed to do or holding up your end of the bargain, of course you're not going to have no PayPal. Of course you're not going to accept that. And I do understand that people scam through PayPal too, but yeah, so this situation is kind of looking like the first thing that I said. Like, you don't want it to be so easy for people to get their money back. Okay, so I pay the invoice and she texts me when I sent her, I'm like, paid. I sent her a screenshot and everything. So she texted me and said, got it, thanks. I will send you a mock up tomorrow. So if I'm paying on the 17th, I was supposed to receive what it was going to potentially look like before she started on them on January 18th. Right? Girl, I still haven't got no mock up. I don't know what that lady, girl, I don't know what's going on with that. No idea. No earthly idea. So I never received the mock up. But at that time, I didn't know she was going to like be having bad communication and stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool. Thank you. That's the end of that. Tomorrow comes. Another tomorrow comes. About 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other tomorrows come. Tomorrow just keep coming. And I still don't get no mock up. Tomorrow keep coming. And I just don't get nothing. So like, I'm like, what's going on? So I text her on January 26th. And yeah, I have it written down, y'all. I'm gonna put it on the screen, but I have this shit written down. So I text her on January 26th and I'm like, oh, was there a mix up? I didn't receive the mock up, but I just want to know if I missed something, if you sent it via email, maybe it's in junk or something. Like, have you sent the mock up and did I just miss it? She texts me back with, I will work on it tonight. Not, hey love, I will work on it. Y'all know the hey love is about to be some bullshit. But she's like, hey love, I'll work on it tonight. So look at me still sticking in there trying to be like, okay, I'm sketched out. I ain't telling her I was sketched out, but I'm like, okay, all right, ma'am, Miss Girl. So I forgot to say this at the beginning, but after I paid the invoice in full, she then told me how long it would take, and she said that it's going to be 7 to 18 business days. Is that fine? And I'm just kind of thinking in my head, like, it's going to have to be fine now because I've already paid. Like, but I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Okay. Mind you, 18 business days from when I was ordering. Like, even if we do not count the week that I ordered, let's just not count that, right? If we start with that next week, 18 business days is going to put us at like February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day. Okay? Keep that in mind, the day after Valentine's Day. Now, she told me that. She told me how long it was going to take. She told me that she was going to get the mock up to me. She volunteered that information. So when shit just wasn't happening, I just was like, well, why did you say it? Like, why did you go out your way to say it? Okay. But yeah, I can't. So, like, no PayPal, no communication. After she told me that she was going to start or, yeah, work on the invoice that day on like the 26th, girl, I didn't hear nothing from this lady. I was not hearing nothing from her. Nothing. So I'm like, why do you keep doing that? So let's fast forward to the week before Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day fell on a Tuesday this year, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It fell on a Tuesday. So the week before, mind you, the I never received a mock-up or anything. So I'm like, you said 7 to 18 business days. They're supposed to be done Wednesday on the 15th. What are you making? Because I haven't seen anything. Like you told me that you was gonna show me, but I haven't seen anything. So I decided to reach out to her and I'm like, hey, just checking on, the products. I haven't received anything from you. I haven't heard from you. So I text her. I ended up having to text her 2 days in a row. And then I go over to Instagram and I see this girl is active. Like, this lady is active on Instagram. So you're ignoring my messages, even though you told me that text was your preferred way to communicate. But you on Instagram posting, you got me bent. Like, you got me so messed up. So I go to Instagram and I DM her. Literally, she's posted on her story. She is active. So I DM her, and I feel like the only reason why I got a response was because, of course, Instagram is going to tell you when a person has been active. It's going to tell you if a person is online and all this other stuff. So you felt like, because you just could not escape the fact that I knew, you're just ignoring me. Like, I know that you're ignoring me. That's the reason why I even got a response. Do y'all know this lady gonna tell me that, oh, I'm sorry, I just had a whole bunch of Valentine's Day orders to come through and I had to get them done before Valentine's Day. Mind you, I understand that it's Valentine's Day, but I am launching. I told you I was supposed to be launching Valentine's Day. So you telling me that these people have placed orders with you after I've paid for my products, and you gonna prioritize doing their stuff so that they can get their stuff on time? Fucked up. You got me fucked up. Like, to me, that was just such a slap in the face. Like, what are you thinking? How is that fair? And I paid you, like, in full. So you just got me out here waiting behind people who order after me. And like, I understand the whole, oh, it's a holiday, oh, they need their products that they ordered before Valentine's Day. But also, you need to let me know, like, oh, okay, there was an influx of orders, so like now there has been a delay. It's just professionalism to say there's been a delay. That's just professional. So, like, I have to hunt you down, message you on multiple outlets, and then all of a sudden you respond to me with, oh, it was too many Valentine's Day orders and I'm prioritizing them, pretty much is what you're saying. Where do they even, girl, where do they be doing that at? Where do they do that at? Like, unprofessional. So not only did I not have any type of products, when she told me that, what more can I say? I'm like, okay, I understand. But she tells me that she's going to be completing them within the next few days. Do y'all think I heard from that lady since? Do y'all think I heard from her since? Because I haven't. I have not seen a mock-up. What are you completing in the next couple days? What are you even working on? You told me that you would show me, but now it went from I'm going to send you a mock-up to they should be done in a couple days. It's just giving me bullshit, y'all. So I don't even know what I should do at this point. I'm thinking I'm just going to request a refund. But again, people make it hard. Like, I'm going to have to jump through hoops and tell my bank, like, I didn't get this. So, like, what do we need to do? I need to dispute it. So it's just a whole lot. You could just be honest. You could just be forthcoming and transparent with your customers, people who are spending their hard-earned money with you and trying to support you. You making it hella hard to support you because you're not being honest. It's my money. And like it just be pissing me off when you pay for something in full because like for me, I feel like she lost her sense of urgency with getting my shit done because she already had the money for it. Now, if it would have been a situation where you pay half up front and half like after she shows me that she's done them all so that I could get my shit shipped out to me, that would have made more sense because you still need like half the money. That's the purpose of a deposit. And sometimes deposits be funny too because y'all really be tripping with those deposits, like not getting them back and things like that when y'all be dropping the ball. But that's a whole nother story. The beauty of deposits is like it protects me and you. Like at least if you don't do what you're supposed to do or you're dropping the ball, at least I didn't come out of pocket like for the whole expense. At least I only gave you a portion. So where's the protection for me when I'm sitting up here paying you all the money up front? Then you can drag your feet and bullshit around with making the product. I'm just so over these part-time, really no time, but part-time entrepreneurs that are not taking their businesses seriously. Like you are active on social media, which means you are marketing to people. People are seeing that you are a business owner. They're wanting to support you and you're looking legit. You're catfishing us. You are a catfish. Like I'm finna call MTV right now. Not ATV. I'm finna call MTV right now because you're catfishing us. Like, it's not fair. So, yeah, I'm sitting here with no product. But, yeah, that's what happened, y'all. That's what happened. So, please tell me in the comments below what you feel like I should do. I'm just so over it. Unprofessional business owners, like, get a grip, get real, get out my life. Like, tell me you gonna be on some bullshit before I even come around here. For real. Okay, but thank you so much for watching and hearing me out. Child, has been a mess, okay? But I really appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.